Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cop Council. Hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic day from wherever you are around the world. And welcome to a breaking news episode for you guys tonight. And that is, of course, the breaking news that Xhardan Shaqiri looks set to be joining Lyon after Liverpool and Lyon have agreed on a £9.5 million deal, which is better, of course, than what was originally bid. Apparently, £4 million was bid upon, but now Liverpool and Lyon have agreed on the fee anyway, and it looks to be £9.5 million. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know your instant reaction to the news. This news come out about an hour ago, so be very much interested to know your guys' thoughts on there. Of course, Xhardan Shaqiri has already agreed personal terms. That happened a couple of weeks ago, but let me know your guys' thoughts anyway. But if you're new, then please hit that subscribe button if you're new to the Cop Council, and also hit that like button as well. Helps with the YouTube algorithm as always. Anyway, but I'll say hi to a few of you guys anyway. Anthony's hinting, laughing at Arsenal and laughing at Manchester United. Anthony, for some reason, no Leicester fans are #1 targets with Arsenal. I don't know where that's come from. Marcus as well saying, how is everyone doing? I'm doing fantastic, mate. Hopefully you are as well. But yep, let's go straight into the news then. And that is, of course, Paul Joyce tweeting out, Liverpool have agreed a fee of £9.5 million with Lyon for Xhardan Shaqiri. Initial bid was around £4 million, like we already knew. Look, we all said it, didn't we? How cheap that was for Xhardan Shaqiri, and how shocking it was that they actually put in that bid. We all know about French football and how much that's collapsed over the last 18 months with COVID and so on. But to put in £4 million after he's just had a fantastic European competition as well with Switzerland. Of course, he's Switzerland's best player. Let's not get that twisted. And look, I think pretty much all of us thought we'd get our money back. Of course, we bought him from Stoke. Of course, in that summer where we bought everyone, Naby Keita, Virgil van Dijk, and so on, for £12.5 million, and it was a fantastic signing, and it was a fantastic signing. Xhardan Shaqiri did fantastic for Liverpool Football Club and did exactly what he was brought in to do, in my personal opinion. To be that added addition, be that extra element towards Liverpool's forward line, and for me, he did do that, and he did do that very, very well, in my personal opinion anyway. But guys, let me know your thoughts, like I said, in the comment section down below. Mickey's in. Hello, Mick. Hopefully you're on a fantastic day, mate. Feel it's a good for Lyon. It's a fantastic move for Lyon, and Shaqiri is going to boss the French league 100%. He's going to absolutely destroy the French league. Show PSG then what he can do. It's on Sky Sports now. He's defo gone. Yep, it's 100%, mate. Apparently 3 weeks ago is when the personal terms were agreed, reportedly anyway. So realistically, it looks to be all done and dusted. Probably Shaq will probably fly out tomorrow, or he's already done so. I would suggest, but look, of course he might have to quarantine and so forth. But it will be very interesting anyway. What does happen with that anyway. And says because they couldn't afford 78 million for Madison after acting like he's already their player. So a bit of banter. Okay, that's fine then. Mickey says hi to Mark as well. Aiden's saying good luck to Shaq, all the best. Do you think we will bring anyone in, or does depend on maybe one more to go? I think Xhardan Shaqiri is going. I think if Divock Origi was to go, I personally think then Liverpool would move for someone in the market. I've already seen people suggesting that Jeremy Doku is on the move and so forth. And for me, no, it's not going to happen. And sadly, James Pearce, did come out on Twitter. If I can quickly get the tweet for you guys, here we go. Saying not expecting Xhardan Shaqiri to be replaced in this window, given the rise of Harvey Elliott. Fellow teenager Kaden Gordon also penciled in for game time in the domestic cups following an impact in pre-season. And I think there's no surprises there from us. Realistically, that has been said all summer long. If Shaqiri was to go, Harvey Elliott would come in and take that place in the squad. And look at it against Burnley. He did a phenomenal job against Burnley, and can only get get better from now. If we're so impressed with him at the moment, imagine what he can do, with 1 or 2 more years of experience anyway, and he's certainly going to be in this Liverpool squad for the foreseeable future. So, maybe if Divock Origi was to go, I would then think Liverpool would go into the market. And reportedly, there's moves apparently happening for Divock Origi. So maybe it might be Liverpool going into the market. Who knows? I believe at the minute we have our 17 international players that we can register. So maybe, there might be one more. Of course, we're all pretty much certain that Loris Karius is either A, going to be sold, or B, not registered. So, there is one gap left in the squad for the international player. But guys, let me know your thoughts anyway on Xhardan Shaqiri and, all his memories at Liverpool, I should say, really. Signing, like we said, for 12.5 million was a fantastic deal from Stoke, in my opinion. You think of the impactful games that he's had, the Manchester United game where he sacked Jose Mourinho, that comes to mind. The Everton games as well at Anfield, sacking Marco Silva, you could say. I know Doug would definitely be saying that right now. But it's just little things as well. I remember him coming on against Wolves at one time and, making an impactful there against Fulham, Cardiff, and so forth. He added an impact in that season where, we went to 97 points and got to a Champions League final as well. And let's not forget, he came in for, Mo Salah against Barcelona and, assisted too, I believe, against Barca. Phenomenal job. Him and Divock Origi, the two that, does look like we're going to be selling this summer. But no, there's so many phenomenal memories of Xhardan Shaqiri. And look, I hope Shaq the best, because for me, he's done what he came in to do. He's won a Premier League, won a Champions League, won a Super Cup, won a Club World Cup. He's done what he set out to do, and he wants a fresh challenge. Look, he knows exactly, where this Liverpool side is, and he doesn't fit into the mold anymore. Like Harvey Elliott's here, Kate Gordon, Shaq's going to be further and further down the list, and he wants to be the main man at a club. And for me now, he does certainly become the main man at Lyon. Maybe Jose Mauer as well. That link up, of course, Liverpool being linked to him plenty over the last few summers. So look, it'd be very interesting, very, very interesting to see what happens. Anyway, excuse me if I got hiccups as well for some reason. Anyone else, any other YouTubers get that? When you speak for a long period of time, you just get hiccups for some reason. It's very annoying. It's very, very annoying. Mickey says, feeling we're going into the market for a forward now. I think we covered up on that, didn't we? Still think we were low-balled. Not so much, Mark. I think pre-pandemic world, I know we are already out of the, the main stages of it. I think probably 18 months ago we would have got, well over 12 million pounds for Shaq. I think we would have, but because, Lyon and the French league and everything that's happened there, it's the type of things where I look at it and go, I can understand it. And plus, it's 9 million plus more, that we get to, use in the future. It's, and we don't know, the little details. Well, we don't know whether or not if it's going to be add-ons. We don't know if it's going to be, a sell-on clause somewhere in there, or, little bits and pieces. So look, it does depend, but realistically, I think it's a fair enough price for Shaq, in my opinion. Was it Shaqiri who scored a overhead kick on debut? Yeah, against Manchester United, as Marcus said there. Yeah, it was Man United was it the tour to America? I think it was. I think it was the last time we were in America. He scored an overhead kick on Derby on against Man United. Mark said, "I feel we're forced to make a buy." Look, I absolutely agree. Barnes' new deal 2026. Yeah, that was another player that Liverpool were reportedly after, Harvey Barnes. But no deal made there whatsoever. Evening, mate. Good win for us yesterday. Yeah, it was fantastic win against Burnley. If you haven't seen our post-match reaction, please go and do so. If anyone knew anyway, I know Chris most likely would have done. I'm sure we will go into the market, mate. I think, like I said, I think if Divock Origi leaves as well, Liverpool will have to go into the market. Whether or not, whether or not that will happen, who knows? But for me, I think if Divock Origi was to leave, for me, it's 1,000% confirmed. Liverpool will go after someone this summer anyway. I had a great day at Anfield. The atmosphere was amazing. Says Mickey. Yes, no gumbo, says Ben. Hello, Ben. Hopefully you're on a fantastic day, mate. Shaq double v Man United is the best. Yeah, it was. It was phenomenal, and just sacking Jose Mourinho as well. Fantastic, wasn't it? Don't forget he was amazing at Barca semi-finals. Brought us great memories in 1819 and 1920. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a great cross, says Mark. If we sell Divock, we need to dip into the transfer market. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. I'm subscribing because of the AF Cups, for God's sake, Ben. Neves? Oh, you want about the Ajax Brazilian lad? No, I don't think he's. We was going to do a potential transfer on this guy. I genuinely think Jeremy Doku, however you pronounce it, he is on Liverpool's radar for me anyway. I think all the signs are there for it in terms of numbers, and you look at the player and you go, he's quality, and you can tell when Liverpool are looking at a player and going, yeah, it's quality. So for me, I think Jeremy Doku, in my personal opinion. Yeah, I drink water to stop it. To be fair, I don't have a drink next to me. That's a great tip to drink water quickly. It helps. To be fair, I've calmed down a little bit now, so thank you for all of that. Can we all like the vid? Yeah, if you could, please smash that like button. Please hit that subscribe button as well. Hit the YouTube YouTube notifications. Hopefully they've worked. I'm guessing so, because of course all the regulars are here. I think mainly was about getting him off your books. Yeah, I would agree 100%. Had the chances to go the Burnley game on the weekend on my granddad's season ticket, but working nights made it too hard to attend, says Ben. Chris, I hope he smashes it at Lyon. Yeah, I hope he does as well, mate. Good signing for Lyon, in my opinion. Mickey says, I want someone Prem ready, not Doku. We had this conversation, Mickey, and yeah, I get that, but I just think you're gonna be like Jared Bowen from West Ham. For me personally, he fits the profile, but I don't want him. I think there's better options out there at the moment. So whether or not Liverpool are going to go for him, I don't know. Realistically, if Jurgen Klopp wants him, fine by me. But me personally, I'd rather Jeremy Doku. I think he can be an absolute superstar for sure in the future. We stepped away from Neves because his work rate off the ball. If Leicester are not going, if Brendan Rodgers is not going for him, I don't think Jurgen Klopp would be going for him anyway, in my personal opinion. But of course, don't take my personal opinion for anything or anything like that. Look, me and Mickey were having the conversation on Liverpool, and it's like we know nothing. We know absolutely nothing. We could say this and it sounds like it makes sense, but realistically, it Jurgen Klopp knows everything, doesn't he? And we know nothing. That's the best way I put it anyway. Chris says, hopefully we sell Origi for sake of his career. We don't want him writing novels like J.K. Rowling like he was last season. And Mickey says, Adama from Wolves for me. Very interesting, the pace. Adama with the pace running down the wing. That would be interesting, but time will tell, won't it, mate? But, going more on the Xhardan Shaqiri thing, Fabrizio Romano tweeting out, Liverpool, Xhardan Shaqiri is set to join Lyon from Liverpool, confirmed after agreement reached also between clubs. Personal terms all already agreed since weeks. Like we said, it was about 3 weeks ago that the deal, the current personal terms were agreed on a 3-year contract as well. Fee will be around 12 million euros, which of course is 9.5 million pounds. And of course, Ian Doyle did break the news and then quickly deleted the tweet. I don't know why. Maybe he wasn't supposed to, and then all the Liverpool journals were like, yeah, you can just tweet about it. And I don't know whether or not if there was a mistake in the tweet, but saw everyone tweeting about it, like tweeted Ian Doyle. about it, and yeah, everyone then just come out like Paul Joyce, James Pearce, Neil Jones, and everyone else. But yeah, it'll be interesting. But guys, let me know your thoughts as well. I can see a couple of people mentioning names. Who would you like Liverpool to replace Xherdan Shaqiri if that was the case? If Divock Origi was to leave, Liverpool were looking for a forward in the market. Let me know, guys. But realistically, and going back on Shaqiri, I think look, he'll do fantastic in the French league. Like I said, I think he walks in now as the main man at Lyon, and realistically, he's going to destroy the French league, in my opinion. And hopefully, he has a fantastic career as well, because, like I said, done phenomenal for Liverpool. Hope he does well, and fingers crossed, can stay fit as well, because Shaq does depend, over the last couple of years, on injuries, and hopefully, he doesn't get injured so much. So fingers crossed for that. Anyway, I don't want Sarr because he's away with the African Cup of Nations, says Chris. Mickey says, but we have a great team already. We started like champs. Yep, absolutely. St. Maximin would be the dream. And yeah, I know, of course, a lot of people wanting St. Maximin. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it, to be fair. I won't mind Doku as well, says Chris. And Mickey says, St. Maximin, don't do the dirty work Klopp wants. True, but to be fair, could potentially, work hard at it, potentially. But it's like that, guys, isn't it? We're all mentioning names. There's probably some guy in the Austrian league we've never heard of before, and Liverpool go and sign him tomorrow. And that, but I do think that Liverpool will. It will be late on in the window when Liverpool do make a deal or make a move. Like Shaqiri, like Jota and like Thiago last year, it was just done over 2 days, and Liverpool done their business for the summer. I think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be out of nowhere again. I think we're all going to be having a nice day, and then all of a sudden James Pearce and Neil Jones and all these others come out and go, Liverpool have signed da 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 da, and it'll be like, oh, okay, sound. I will all be making videos on it, very, very late. But I do think Liverpool will take up until transfer deadline day, which we may do a stream about, maybe, but be very interesting anyway. 1 or 2 signings. One for me, Chris. I don't think Liverpool are making 2. I don't think we're signing a midfielder. I think if we are going to sign anything now, it would be a forward. I think Jurgen Klopp is happy, and he's happy with having Harvey Elliott in the team. Hopefully keep Naby Keita fit. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain also as well. Forgot to say, congratulations to Ox and Perry Edwards on having their baby. Fantastic. Of course, Ox missed the game yesterday for personal reasons, which we all kind of knew. The baby was coming, so fantastic that mother and child are doing well accordingly, apparently. So fantastic news for that. Anyway, we could have deadline day drama for once, potentially, Mick. We could potentially have transfer deadline day drama, which would be fun. It would very much be fun. Chris says, I'm hoping for Saul and Doku. Most likely going to be Doku. Yeah, Doku. As Mickey says, there's Sal's a no-go, and it is a no-go, sadly. Reports are suggesting Chelsea are going after Saul once they've got rid of all of their dead wood, which is mad if they do, and they already look strong, don't they? Of course, we got Chelsea next week. Of course, we will be doing previews for that and build-up shows for that, but it's going to be very, very interesting, isn't it? What happens there anyway. Jordan's in as well, saying hi. Hello, Jordan. Hopefully having a fantastic day, mate. Mickey says he wants 500k a week. Yeah, huge wages. And Helen says hi as well. Hello, Helen. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day as well. But guys, we're going to leave it there for the breaking news episode. Of course, Xherdan Shaqiri looks to be set to be leaving Liverpool after Liverpool and Lyon have agreed a £9.5 million deal. Look, hopefully Shaq has a phenomenal career in France. Like we said earlier, I hope he has a fantastic career there, because I think personally he'll destroy the French league. And thank you, Xherdan Shaqiri, for everything he's done for Liverpool Football Club. Like we said, he's done what he's set out to do. Win the Premier League at Liverpool, win the Champions League, win the Super Cup and the World Club Cup, and become an impactful player like he was brought in to do. And fingers crossed, he does have a very successful career at Lyon anyway. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have tuned in live, and if you're watching on repeat as well, I'll answer one more question. I can see Chris in the comment. What do we need more, midfielder or forward? For me, at the moment, midfielder. If Divock Origi stays, if not, then yeah. Mo Salah needs a new contract, says Jordan. That's coming, mate. It's very much coming. I'm gutted he's gone, but onwards and upwards. Good luck, Shaq. Yeah, exactly. Mick. Forward, says Mick, and Helen says finally he's gone. Who's left to sell or release? Probably Karius and Divock, I would say. If Origi did go, then I would say forward, but at the minute I'd say midfielder anyway. But guys, like I said, please, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It'd be very much appreciated. As always, if you could share out the stream as well, to many platforms, be very much appreciated as well. Get as many reds in as possible. And as well, if you're new and watching us for the first time, then please hit that subscribe button. Sorry for my hair as well. I know I've been trying to sort it out. Literally had a shower, didn't decide to put anything with my hair, and yep, the news broke out. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna rock with this hair. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, the breaking news that Xhardan Shaqiri looks to be leaving Liverpool to join Lyon after the two clubs agree a transfer fee anyway. But hopefully we'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we might try and get some of the lads on if we can. Try and have a chat about Shaqiri, Origi, and maybe of course the weekend's result against Burnley as well. But until next time, guys, that is going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the COP Council, and I will